If you want to have the church and the world together, love has to be demonstrated. In January, February of 1994, because of a problem in Hungary, the sex industry rising, prostitution, drugs, sexually transmitted diseases, and AIDS were all on the rise in Hungary. And they started looking for partners to help fight this problem, this new problem in Hungary. And we got this strange phone call, would you write a sex education curriculum for Hungarian public schools? And we said yes. We thought God might be opening a door in response to our prayer. Let's see what He has in mind. So now, of course, we weren't educators, and we did campus ministry. We want to stress the ethics taught by Jesus and the value and the importance of a relationship with Him. And after I said that, I was waiting for them to laugh us out the office, but they go, that sounds great. So while we were writing it, we're invited to an AIDS party for fundraising to counter AIDS. And 4,000 were expected to come, tuxedo and beautiful gown kind of party that was going to be in the castle of Budapest. The Buda side of Budapest is beautiful. And isn't that great? And we're like, yeah, that's great. But as we learned what the party was going to be like, we started to get worried. Free vodka, free champagne, rock and roll bands, lingerie and nude modeling, and it scared us to death. All the sponsors were condom companies, and the tickets had the picture of a nude woman on them. It was uncomfortable for us. We hadn't been around that kind of people and that kind of volume with that kind of money ever in our lives. We went back to my apartment and we were troubled because we thought we couldn't go to that party because of our paradigm. We just weren't used to doing ministry that way, and we thought the church that we were partnering with would be upset with us if we went. You know, it was a troubling time. So we began to pray about that. And about that time, my wife Karen came in from shopping. She had bags of groceries in both hands, and about a minute later, real quickly, Karen came back and said, God just gave me a verse for you. Let me read it. And she read Mark chapter 2, 15 through 17, where Jesus is dining with tax gatherers and sinners, and the Pharisees, the religious people of his day, question his motive, like, why are you doing this? And Jesus said, I didn't come for the healthy, I came for the sick. I love these people. I'm going to be with them and heal them, take the truth to them, bring the gospel to them. And then right when she finishes reading the passage, she goes, would Jesus go to this party? And I'm like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe I didn't see this. Of course He would. And so we were like, we're going. Jesus wants us to go. Again, this is the Spirit of God giving us His Word to empower us to do the right thing. And so we went to the party, and it put us in touch with so many people that needed to be loved by Jesus. And now, you know, it's 26 years later, 27 years later, 500,000 have heard the gospel in public classrooms, 8,000 teachers have been training, Youth at the Threshold of Life is in over 60 countries of the world, and we almost blew it right at the beginning. And so if you want to have the church and the world together, love has to be demonstrated. Demonstrating love as we take the gospel to others. And when we do, you know, people feel like, yeah, I'll engage you in a conversation, or I'll allow you to influence me a little bit with whatever you want to share, because I trust you. I know you love me. Jesus wants to take you places you've never been before. Now, go with obedience to Him, but go and let Jesus take you to places you couldn't dream of going without His leadership and His power and His heart. See His heart. His heart's bigger than you can imagine right now, bigger than the YTL AIDS party. It's bigger than that. And remember, the heart of God brought the challenge. There's something God wants to do, and His heart is in it. There's love in it. There's compassion. There's justice. There's something He wants to do. So let the mystery of His loving heart lead you to the response of, yes, Lord, I submit in joyful, dumbfounded delight and faith in You. Express your heart. I'm on board. I believe You have the power to do what You want to do. And I'm on board. I'm going to follow. I'm going to keep in step with Your Spirit.